Welcome to the K. Willis Positive Vibes Podcast. All right, K. Willis Positive Vibes Talk Show on 1580thepraise.com, a Gold Chip communication station. I have back Clairese, known as ReeCee. She is a devoted mother, loving sister, and woman of faith. After losing her mother, she leaned on her faith for strength, shaping her journey of healing and resilience. As the owner of Joli, ReeCee has built a thriving beauty business specializing in eyelash extensions, waxing, threading, and relaxation massage. With 3 years in the industry, she is passionate about enhancing confidence through beauty. She envisions expanding Joli into a larger brand while empowering others. Her journey reflects resilience, ambition, and faith, building a life of purpose and success. So this is part 2, because you always got to give my people an encore, because it be so good, part 1. You just can't be like, oh, that's it. You know, we need more. We need an encore.
You got to run it back.
We got to run that back. So, yes, I got her back. We had an amazing part 1. We are on part 2. ReeCee talked about how her journey actually shaped and filled her faith. She wanted to do something out of her comfort zone. Okay. And how, shout out to Tasha once again. ReeCee, it was the pandemic time, and she was just like, let me go ahead and wax. And she was telling everybody, let me wax you. And Tasha said, girl, you need to go to school. And she walked out on faith and did that. She made the dean's list. Shout out to ReeCee, you beauty. Yes. She made the dean's list. And she talked about don't let nobody mess with your peace. So when you go through your journey, don't let nobody mess with your peace. She said, I don't care if it's your family. I don't care who it is. If they messing with your peace, they gotta go.
They gotta go.
They gotta go. And then she also said she gave everything. She gave her best to God, and he did the rest. So when we give God our best, just give it to him, surrender to him, and he would do the best. She buckled down, and she gave it her all. So, yes, that's a recap of part 1. Okay. Now, and then we talked about how she got the name of Joli. And if you want to go ahead and you can say it better than I can, this is your business. So,
so the origin is French, and oui means yes, and Joli means pretty. But in the French language, they use Joli for male and female. So it's gender neutral, and I do service men. But I wanted something to express doing what feels good to you, not just feeling looking good on the outside, but feeling good on the inside. So that's how I came up with Joli.
Okay, yes, it's the feeling good on the inside and outside for me. Come on now, yes. So okay, now how do your services help clients feel more confident and empowered?
So this is not just you come for a service and then you leave. When we go for a service, these are like mini therapy sessions. So whatever my client need to be for their 15-minute appointment, or whether it's a 2-hour appointment, I'm more than just a service provider. We talk about everything, what's going on in your life, your dating life, your work life. They come and they decompress. And not just them. It's not like they're just, dumping on me, but, we talk about our lives. And we learned in school, like, oh, don't become friends with your clients. But it's hard not to have those type of relationships with your clients and become more than just a service provider and a client relationship, because you see these people on the regular.
Okay, so it's more, like you mentioned, you see the people on the regular, and it is challenging. Just, you're not a robot, because because if you're not having a relation, and then a lot of times when you do get those services, it is like, counseling session. It's like you're going to say, girl, let me tell you what happened. Such. Okay, this. Well, let me tell you, and the last time so I know, I'm going to speak for myself. Let me speak for myself. I know sometimes, you go to the salon, you can't wait. You can't wait. You're like, girl, let me tell you what happened. But that helps build relationship, and it helps people want to come to you. So it's kind of different that they, say, I guess they really, I can see both ways. I can see why they would say it, but it makes you, like, you want to, it's like cheers. I'm telling my age. I don't look my age, but I'm telling my age. You want to go where everyone knows your name,
Yes.
and it makes you feel good. I mean, even like, so in Columbus, Ohio, they only have 2 Marks. And, Marks is all in Cleveland. So when I go to Marks, I feel like I am in Cleveland. Maybe that's the reason how I can stay in Columbus. And I know everyone. And everyone be like, yeah, you really know them? I'm like, yes. Like, you want to go somewhere where you're like, hey, girl, how you doing? Okay, this is what's going on. And they will tell you, like, yeah, I have conversations with the people. I even, look, one of the ladies, I text her, hey, girl. And this at first, like, I love it.
Yeah, and you remember certain things, like when your client comes to you the next time, say they, going out on a date with a new guy or whatever. When they come back, you ask them about that. How was your date?
Yes.
Whatever, and it makes them feel like I'm not just money to, you know what I mean? Like I'm not just a bill, a dollar bill to them. This is like, you build a rapport with your client, and that keeps them coming back because it's like, okay, she's invested in me and she's interested in what's going on with me.
Exactly. So. Yes. And it makes you feel like a person. Like I said before, it makes you feel like a robot. Like you just come in, okay, client, okay. But there are some chains that do, run like that. But once again, it's kind of like, it's not personal. And then sometimes you don't go back. You're like, okay. Or you always looking for the same, can I get the same word? Oh, my God, they're not here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need the person who did me last time. You with a different person. So I do like the more of, a personal relationship.
Yeah.
Yes. So what was the biggest challenge you faced, though, in launching your beauty business?
The biggest challenge was recently, like you said, I lost my mom. So I relocated. I was at a salon, before, and in August, I decided to relocate and go on my own and go into a law. The day I got my keys was a Friday. It was September 6th. And September 7th, I was supposed to move in on September 8th. I chose that date as my move-in date because that was my mom's birthday. My mom passed the day before her birthday. And so that was the biggest challenge for me, having to still, because I had clients lined up.
Oh, my goodness.
That following week. Yeah, like I was supposed to move in Sunday, and I didn't have any clients Monday. I take Sundays and Mondays off. Tuesday, I didn't have any clients, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday, I had full book. And everyone was telling me, like, your mom was so happy. And she was. She was very proud of me of going out on my own. But the biggest challenge was I just recently decided to take a break from the business. Because I don't feel like I grieve properly. And there's no, right or wrong way to grieve, but I did not take any time for myself. And I found myself, not showing up in my business like I should have been. But, it's understandable. I lost my mom. She's my everything,
Right.
So I did. I moved out of my loft, and I'm thinking about going into another loft, but maybe give myself a 30-day, 60-day break. And I know I'm going to have to start. And if I have to start all over, like my clients know, and they are like, well, we have to go to someone for this time being, but we'll be back. And I know, I told them, it's fine if you don't, but I just know what's for me will always be for me, and nobody can stop or close any doors that God opens for me. But I prayed on it. And so I did. I had to take a step back because I wasn't showing up in my business, and that's not fair to my business nor my clients or myself to not give myself that time.
Absolutely. And shout out to Angela Knowles, her beautiful self.
Yes.
Shout out to Angela Knowles, and my condolences to you and your family. And your mom was so sweet.
You.
I love her. She's so
sweet.
She loves
you too.
Aw. Yeah, and I was talking to your niece Alana right before, maybe a week before, and she was talking to your mom. I said, tell your mom I said hi. So I'm like, I have peace that, when she was talking to her, I was able to be like, tell your mom I said hi. So thank God for that. But
yeah, it was rough, and it still is, and taking it day by day. But I'm not giving up on it. My mom was very proud of me going to school, doing something new, and she was excited, so excited when I got the keys and everything. And it just, God's plan is different from ours. And so, things happen. It's life. We're all here. We're going to all be gone one day. But I'm going to take the time and, get myself together so that I can go back and put my all back into my business. That was the most challenging thing for me.
And I think that's wisdom. God gives us wisdom. And
absolutely.
Once again, we're not robots. So you do need that time. And that's something for someone out there as well. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, because there are some people, they never took a break. Somebody, they mama could have died 20 years ago, and they never took that time to grieve. But we are not robots. We need to grieve. It's healing. You need to cry. You need to talk to someone. I had an interview in December with Keener, and she said Ohio State actually offers free grieving. So there are some places that offers free grieving, and some places, there's a fee as well. But just to, even if you want to talk to someone that you can confide in, that not going to be telling your business. So that's why it's good to get a professional. But there are some people that you can absolutely, go ahead and confide in. But make sure that you do it, because when you don't, it's a lot of built up. And I love that you said, once again, using wisdom, that's very wise. You wasn't giving your all to your customers. That is important. Like, you could do the service. You could probably do the service with your eyes closed. But you still want to give your all. And then yourself. We have to learn to take care of ourselves. And a lot of people will drain you, and we will drain ourselves. We will allow people to do it. So for you to, once again, and listen to God. You listen to God, and you prayed about it. And God's gonna, when it's your season to come back, it's gonna be bigger and better, because you did the right things and you was obedient. So, and what we talked about this on the last one. Look at God. Anything in your life that is meant to happen or meant to be is not gonna pass you by.
It's not gonna pass you by.
Yes. So we know that. So guess what? You are okay. Come on now. And it's just going to set you up. Yes, you are okay. And it's going to set you up for bigger and better things. Hey, a franchise. Let's go ahead. You never know. You might start with a franchise. But by you just doing that and giving yourself the time, we all need it. So, yes, I think that's very wise. And your mom is definitely proud of you, and your family is proud of you. Let's go, girl. You doing things. You doing big things. So, yes, we got your back. So take your time, and like your client said, they coming back. So, You don't have to worry.
Yeah.
And people know. People know, like, you explain it to them. That's the thing, being transparent. A lot of people aren't transparent. So by you not hiding that and being transparent, that is that's going to help you. And if God is for you, who can be against you? You got God on your side.
Hello.
So yes.
Amen.
He on your side, so you can't fail. All thing you gonna do is win. That's all you're gonna do. So I appreciate you for doing that, and prayerfully that helps someone listening, because some people, you know, like I said, their mom could have died 25 years ago, and they still, because guess what? It's a challenge. Everybody grieve differently.
Grieve different.
Yeah, you can't.
And one thing about it, I don't care how busy you try to make yourself, that grief will wait on you.
Yes.
It is not going anywhere. It will wait on you. So deal with it.
Come on now. Deal with it. That part. Come on, run that back. It will wait on you, so deal with it so you can make yourself busy. You can, you know, do whatever. And unfortunately, that's how some people get into drinking or drugs, because they're trying to suppress it. But guess what? It's still there. It's still there. So like you said, deal with it. And a lot of people may have childhood trauma or just trauma in general, but when they don't deal with it and it's still there, it's like, because you didn't deal with it.
It turns into something else, yeah.
Yes, it turns into something else. And that's how some people have mental illness, or, you know, it breaks down to different stuff because they didn't deal with it. So come on, you better come on and drop these gems and minister. Come on, ReeCee. Let's go. Yes. I love it. And I especially love the healing part, because guess what? We, and especially as people of color, we don't deal with it. So we don't deal with it. So when we deal with it, it just helps freedom. Like, people don't know, it's power in giving up. It's power in talking to someone. This is powerful right now. It's someone out there. If we help one person, we did our job.
Yeah, we did our job.
We did our job. It's going to help free somebody. And a lot of people need to be free. We need to break those chains. Like, you know, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And that's the thing about break generational curses. And let's talk about breaking free. And yeah, so come on now. Shout out. Now, how do you balance being a mother, business owner, and then also staying true to your faith?
Well, let's see. Putting God first.
Come on now. Put him first.
That's it. That right there. He has to be at the center of everything. And I feel like when I am on the right path and walking with him versus trying to do things on my own, everything is, like I said earlier, everything is more peaceful. It's not so chaotic. Everything is not all over the place. And that's where, you know, prayer comes in, and discipline, and you listening for God's voice, and you blocking out the noise, and you praying for that discernment. And that's just, for me, that's how I balance it all. Just putting God first and having that peace of mind.
Come on now. Yes. So I love you said putting God first. Because once you put him first, he going to help you balance. He going to help you shuffle. You know, if you need to do something, change something, whatever you need to do, he's going to help you do it. But
absolutely,
put him first. So that's for anyone out there. career, you're trying to balance it, family, like you said, you're a single mom. And shout out to the baby again. We ain't no baby. How old is he now? Like 12, 10, 12. Okay, I was right. 12. I said it right the first time. Like, he like 12. He's so handsome. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi.
Shout out to Cardi.
Shout out to Cardi. Oh, with all that hair, he is a handsome young thing. I love seeing him. I'm like, oh, Cardi over.
Yeah, shout out to
sweet.
my baby.
Yeah, shout out to the baby. I know he's 12, but he's still our baby. You know?
Yes, he is. He's going to forever be my baby.
He's a baby. But, yeah, so that's beautiful that, you're able to do that. But because you put God first. And if God's for you, who can be against you? So
Nobody.
Come on now. So, yes, that is beautiful. I love that. Now, what advice would you give someone looking to start their own business?
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. No matter how many times you have to start over, it is okay. Just chase the dream and do it your way. Don't compare yourself to anybody, because what worked for someone else may not work for you. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, somebody doing that already. Okay. It's how many electric car brands is it?
That part.
And they all sell. How many barbers in the city of Cleveland? And they all got a clientele. So it doesn't matter. Anything that God ordained for you and the doors that he will open, no one else can close. What's for you will always be for you. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep going, and it will pay off, I promise.
Come on now. You better go ahead and preach a sermon. Maybe that's on your other side. Maybe that's your other calling, girl, because you out here ministering. Come on. She said go for it no matter how many times. So
you have to start over.
Yes, you have to start over. If God gave it to you, guess what? That means you can do it. But it may not be the way somebody else did it. It's just like macaroni and cheese. Somebody might put eggs in it. Somebody might put no eggs in it. But guess what? We all no egg and egg. Don't matter. It's gonna taste good.
Yep. Listen, if you season it right,
yes.
Let me tell you, your food is, and how you do it, how you like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Do it the way that works for you. Don't compare yourself to anybody, because you don't know what that person sacrificed or went through. Do not think like, oh, I wish I had this or that, because you do not know what that person went through, what that person sacrificed, what that person gave up to be where they are. Walk in your own shoes and just trust the process. It's gonna get hard. And it's three things I will say: motivation, consistency, and determination. Two of those will outlast one. The consistency and determination will outlast the motivation. Motivation can be, the motivation is a reason. That could be you're doing it for the money. But consistency means you're showing up every day. Your motivation may leave because you may have days where you make $300, and then you may have 2 days straight where you make nothing. So your motivation can dwindle down, but your consistency and determination, you're determined to be there. You're determined to win regardless of the fact of what the circumstances look like. So just keep showing up. When we have regular 9-to-5s and we punch that clock, we show up and punch that clock because we're going to get our paycheck. So the same way you show up for a 9-to-5, show up for your own business that same way.
Come on now. We got to run that back. You said motivation, consistency, and determination.
Yes.
Come on. And then you said the same way you punch in that 9-to-5, you could do it for yourself.
Yep. Punch into that business just how you do for a 9-to-5. You show up and you keep going and showing up for your business. The clients will come. They will come. they will come. God will give it to you. If he gave you the vision and the dream, he going to provide everything you need.
Come on now, like the ram in the bush.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like the ram in the bush. Abraham was like, you know what? Isaac said, who's the sacrifice?
Where's the sacrifice? And he said, the Lord going to provide it.
The Lord's going to provide. And he was like, okay. I know Abraham was like, come on, Lord. I know you going to come through. I want to give up my son. It was a ram in the bush. So come on now.
Listen,
yes.
without a test, you don't have a testimony.
That part. Come on now. Without a test, you don't have a testimony. Come on now. And then you can't encourage someone and let them know that if you did it, they can do it. People need to know in life, how do you do that? Well, once they see you doing it, and like you said, don't compare because you don't know what I had to go through. But just know you can do it. And the same work, that 9 to 5, put it into yourself. Put it into your business. And
yes.
I love when you said the motivation. 'Cause sometimes the money is the motivation, right? But like you said, it might be some days, guess what? You might have no clients. So then what's keeping you? And the consistency. And then the determination. You better go ahead and y'all better write. Look, I'm about to be up past the mic. Put it in your notes. Put it in your notes. Motivation, consistency, and determination. Come on.
Your motivation is your reason. And
yes.
And I'm just saying, like, the reason could be money for somebody. On the days you don't make any money, your motivation is going down because you're like, this is the day that I don't have any clients. But if you keep being consistent, showing up, you may have a walk-in. And now on a day that you had no clients, you could have had a $20 brow wax. Now you made $20 on a day that said you wasn't going to make anything just because you showed up.
Just because you showed up. Come on now. Yes, that's how you know we are Rock City. It's getting some, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know where we getting our, who feeding us. Shout out to Pastor Mike in Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out to him, because, that's how we able to, help. It's the word. Shout out to Pastor Mike. But but how can we reach you?
So you can reach me on Instagram at OUIJOLI, and my personal page on Instagram is at ReeCeelove_.
Okay, so yes, you guys check out and follow ReeCee and get some of these good gems that she's been giving out. Come on now. It's really the motivation, consistency, and determination for me. And she broke it all the way down. So, you guys got to run that back, rewind it, whatever you got to do. But make sure you get that.
Put it in your notes.
Put it in your notes. Make sure you put it in your notes. Yes. And then you guys can reach me. If you want to be a sponsor of the show, you can just email me at kwillis, Positive Vibes Talk Show @gmail.com. And thank you for tuning in to the K Willis Positive Vibes Talk Show on 1580thepraise.com, a Gold Chip communication station. Please like, share, and subscribe to the K Willis Positive Vibes podcast. Thank you for tuning in to the K Willis Positive Vibes podcast. Please order my book, The Principles of Overcoming Life's Obstacles, a 31-day journey to positive living, available on Amazon.com. Until next time, stay positive.